Let's dive into the game changer for real estate professionals, which is AI-powered property valuation and market analysis. By the end of this video, you'll be able to understand how AI algorithms are used to generate accurate property valuations. You'll be able to leverage AI tools to gain valuable marketing insights and identify investment opportunities. And finally, you'll be able to integrate AI seamlessly into your existing workflow for increased efficiency. In the last session, we discussed predictive maintenance with AI. Today, we will delve into how AI can revolutionize property valuation and market analysis. By the end of this session, you'll be equipped to leverage AI tools for more accurate property valuations, data-driven pricing strategies, informed investment decisions, and a deeper understanding of the markets you're operating in. And this is all part of the streamlining of transactions and operations for real estate professionals or real estate agents. Let's go. So traditionally, property valuations relied on appraisers who consider property comparables within the vicinity and their own expertise. Now, this approach has limitations. So things like the subjectivity of their valuations, because their valuations can be influenced by the appraiser's experience and their judgment. It also has issues with time constraints. The process can be slow and hindered by slow decision making and data overload. So an appraiser would need to look at multiple years of data, multiple histories of information for a property to come up with a current value. And that's incredibly inefficient being done by a human. And then you have the final issue of human error and biases based on their historical knowledge or historical understanding, which isn't always a good thing. The good news is AI is changing the game. AI-powered valuation tools can analyze massive data sets, including public records, market trends, property details, property history, the local demographic information and demographic profiles. You can also consider a broader range of factors for a more comprehensive evaluation. And the AI-driven valuation tools can also generate valuations very quickly, and it streamlines the process. And that's one of the great things. Here, it reduces bias and reduces human error, which typically is inherent in the traditional methods, and sometimes this bias is deliberate. So this is where AI can come in and help you with the comparables, at least for starters. So AI is your secret weapon because it increases your accuracy based on historical information. And AI models, they are trained on vast data sets. Their decision making helps make your decision making better informed and provides you with better insight. And the bias reduction which you'd experience by utilizing these AI tools helps you also get your valuations much quicker and helps you be more confident with the decision that you make finally. So how does this all happen? Firstly, you have machine learning, which is designed to analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns, identify hidden trends, and bring that out or crystallize it to you. It also has access to big data, which is huge amounts of data going back hundreds of years at this point, to work out what's complex, to figure out the complex data sets and come up with the right interpretation for you based on the algorithms that it's trained with. And then AI also considers location, characteristics of the property, different trends in the market, and the economic situation at that point. So this tech stack that I've mentioned also includes deep learning, which enables AI to learn from an even larger and more complex data set and just keep training itself through the process of learning. And then there's one tool which banks tend to use now, which is AVM models or automated valuation models. They tend to use this more often, from my experience, when a property owner wants to refinance their property and remain with the same lender. So oftentimes that gives the lender confidence that they can rely on the AVM model because they already have the property on their books. They can just update the value of the property based on the information that they currently have. And there's still the the requirements or the necessity for big data and machine learning. And they can constantly train the models with data every month or every week, depending on the transactions that have been registered. So if you wanted to explore AI evaluation platforms, there's a plethora of them. All you have to do is go on Google and type in automated valuation models or AI-backed valuation models, and you'd see a raft of portals that would appear. So some of the ones that I've mentioned that are of interest are Property Metrics. That's a very good one. Property Data in the UK. Knock. So Knock is an interesting one where their thing is to help you buy another property using equity that's tied up in your current property. So that's quite a neat one. If you go through this one, they would certainly be using AI to value your property and to work out if you qualify for the investment. Then the final one is PropStream, and each platform has its own unique feature and functionality. Now, how would you leverage these AI tools for evaluation? First thing is you want to look for platforms that would integrate seamlessly with your current workflow, not something that's completely foreign or completely break the way you operate. Most platforms will offer a user-friendly interface that's fairly standard, but also think about property details, location data, comparable sales, and how these platforms handle that information and present that information to you. Then the final one is the detailed insights that you need in order to make a final decision. That is key, and you need to go for the one that gives you the best information and the most useful insights. Now, with market analysis, AI is there to assist you. As we've mentioned, it considers vast amounts of data, vast amounts of historical data. One of the benefits and advantages of having access to historical data is that you can then predict what the future is likely to be. I understand that past performance does not predict future performance or future gains, but you do need to be able to rely on something in order to make some predictions, or if you want to jump ahead of your peers in terms of knowing where to invest next or where to distribute your marketing or focus anything you're doing in your property business. AI can help you with that. It would help you predict future pricing, and it would help you identify undervalued properties with high investment potential. So it's all about utilizing the tools that currently exist to understand the market dynamics and to help you make informed decisions, and hopefully decisions that do not lead to loss. So AI evaluation is definitely a powerful tool, but you must use it wisely. Integrate these tools strategically within your workflow in a smart way. Uses AI evaluations alongside traditional methods for a holistic view. So as an example, whilst you're appraising properties, you get many properties across your desk. You can use AI to filter the good ones from the bad ones. And then once it's filtered, before you make that trip to go on site, you'd have somebody who's physical to look at the information, look at the decision that was made. You go on site, then make your final appraisal and use that final appraisal to determine the final value you'd offer or you'd place on the property itself. So AI is a tool. It's not there to replace humans. It's there to augment human beings. So if you do need assistance with any of the things that I've discussed today, reach out to autori.ai. We offer expert assistance for those who need it. And we specialize in automating real estate processes, real estate business growth, and we build chatbots to help boost engagement with your customers and your clients. So do reach out to us. You can visit our website at autori.ai or send an email to uwa@autori.ai. And if you feel so, reach out to us on our social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, X, LinkedIn. And I would love it if you left a comment on this video. Let us know what it is you're working on or what it is you're interested in, and ask any questions. We will get back to you. So that brings us to the end of today's session. Thank you so much for joining me today and for listening. And until next time, keep winning.